Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update at 3 May 2024 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future, and mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 3 May 2024. Okay, on this week Global Lab update, before Prebis mentioning any upcoming update that they already prepare, they just mentioning about upcoming class balancing. And on this Global Lab website, they just explaining about some issue for this class balancing and also their plan for this class balancing that will apply in future. Actually, all this information, Prebis already mentioned it on last developer commentary video at 28 March 2024 when they mentioning they will reduce number of hit from all class skill, but for sure by reducing number of hit for all class skill, this is will impact with all other attribute during combat. And they also share some summary for the sharing on this week Global Lab update because they will reducing number of hit from any class skill, money area for hit, evasion, damage reduction also will be adjust, and mechanic for evasion is changed from concept if this evasion will make damage to become 0 when successful evade, they will change it to become damage decrease depend on the situation. And also damage reduction ability will be increased compared than before. And any hit, evasion, and damage reduction effect for its class skill also will be adjusted in future. So by all these changes, this is complete revamp for all class skill in future. But Prebis also mentioned they currently in situation where they still work in progress for all these changes, and they apologize not being able to provide any news within the period to inform us in advance. So just be patient for this class balancing that they will release in future. But at least from all this information, we already know Prebis still working hard to prepare this class balancing that will apply in future. Okay, next feature content about some change for the Magnus questline that they will reduce number of pearl that you need to move when sneaking behind Red Nose from 5 pearl to become 3 pearl only. Okay, next, as I already mentioned previously on Black Desert Weekly News at 4th week April 2024, when I mentioning about Debo recurring this May and Eretia Limbo rework, at least on this week Global Lab update, Prebis just announced officially about this Debo recurring, that you can get this Debo recurring from Eretia Limbo revamp. And as you can see on the screen, this Debo recurring also can be imbued using any cup that you can get from Elvia Realm content. And with this update, they also will unlock additional set if you wear 5 pieces Debo recurring, you will get additional plus 8 hidden AP for character who wear these 5 pieces Debo Reka accessory. And this is table list for Debo Reka accessory stat. When you enhancing this Debo recurring, you will get additional AP and accuracy that will increase the more enhancement level that you have. And to get this Debo recurring, they also just announced new revamp for this Eretia Limbo. But to enter this Eretia Limbo, they just prepare new token. This is called Token of Forgotten Oblivion, but take notice this name is raw translation from Korean language, and for sure name for this item will be changed when they release English version in future. But from this information, if you enter this Eretia Limbo using this new token, you will guarantee to obtain 2 pieces Debo recurring in new revamp Eretia Limbo. And additional reward, you also can get this Debo recurring from additional treasure box that appear on stage on this Eretia Limbo. And if you get this Debo recurring from special box that you get from this Eretia Limbo revamp, you also can get this Debo recurring up to duo enhancement level. And to enter this Eretia Limbo, they just make some quality of life update that you can enter this area from escape menu and then go to adventures, and they will prepare special button to teleport to this Eretia Limbo so you didn't need to go to Mountain of Eternal Winter manually and then climbing to this Erethial Limbo area. You can enter it by pressing escape and go to adventures, and in future there are Erethial Limbo button to teleport to this location. And requirement to enter this Erethial Limbo, your character must have level 56 or higher and also not in combat and have maximum health and also not in party. So this is solo content to enter this Erethial Limbo. And to start this Erethial Limbo, you need special token of Forgotten Oblivion. This is new item that they just update after this update come. And this token of Forgotten Oblivion, you can get it from any high-end monster zone that have recommended EP 310 or higher, like Tungrat Ruin, Israel Plateau, Dark Seeker Retreat Monster Zone, City of the Dead, Tunkuta Dekia Lantern, Olun Valley Dekia Lantern, Thornwood Forest Dekia Lantern, Ash Forest Dekia Lantern, Cyclopland Dekia Lantern, and Queen Hill Elvia Realm. And as you can see, this is how it's look for this new Forgotten Token of Oblivion, new token to enter this Erethial Limbo. And if I translate this item description, this item have expired date 7 days after you get it. So make sure you use this token before this expired date is reached. And they also mention Erethial Limbo will end 20 minutes after it start. So make sure you finish this Erethial Limbo as fast as you can before 20 minutes for its attempt. But as you can see on this item description, sadly Prebis just put this item to become bound to character. So we cannot move this item to any other character in our account. But I'm not sure if this bound character, Prebis will update it in future or not. So just stay tuned for this update. And when you start this Erethial Limbo, you will enter to some door to choose any room to encounter some monster. And there are 4 group of monster, either Extreme Cold, Crack, Ancient, and Void. But take notice all this room name. This is raw translation from Korean language. For sure, all this name will be adjusted when Prebis release official translation in English version. And from all this room, for sure you need to defeat monster that appear on its room, specific for its attribute. And for more detail, I think I will guide you in future when this update implement to our live server. So stay tuned on Chris Poly channel. And then they also mention special monster that if you defeat this monster, you can obtain more states. That on this states, you can get various loot, including Deboreka Ring at certain probability. And the last room on this Erethial Limbo, this is treasure room that you can open after finishing 3 rooms from this Erethial Limbo that contain any golden chest that you can open to get some reward, including Deboreka Ring. And main rewards from this Erethial Limbo is Deboreka Ring, Brilliant Lightstone of Fire, Purified Lightstone, and Star of Oblivion. And about this Star of Oblivion, this is special item to get Deboreka Ring by collect and exchange 100 pieces Oblivion Star to get this Deboreka Ring by interacting with NPC on this Erethial Limbo entrance. And as you can see, this is item for this Oblivion Star that you need to collect 100 pieces to exchange it to Deboreka Ring. So at least this is like PT system to get this Deboreka Ring. Okay, next some future update for any monster zone on Black Desert. First about Tungrat Ruin, that they just reduce some monster HP on this area 50% compared than before. But be careful, this monster that got reduced its HP didn't affected by buff Essence of Olukita that you got from another monster. And also they just increase threshold when this monster is killed while flying from 20% remaining health to become 30% remaining health. And then they also will increase strength buff from this Essence Olukita to become 1.4 times stronger than before. And the duration for this Essence of Olukita buff just reduced from 30 seconds to become 6 seconds only. And I think this is some nerf for this buff duration. And then they also reduce any HP from any monster when special monster Putarek is appear on this Tungrat Ruin. And next change is for City of the Dead, that they will reduce distance range for this match monster spellcast in future. And then they also will increase aggressiveness for both of this monster from the City of the Dead, that they will attack any adventures more faster compared than before. And then for Crypt of Resting Thought, they will improve special monster that appear on this Crypt of Resting Thought for certain period of time that they will exactly adjust this reappearance 6 minutes after detecting any nearby adventures. But this special monster will disappear 3 minutes if you didn't combat with this monster. And then for Queen Hill Elvia Realm, they just readjust Egris Favor effect to become not apply when you defeating any monster on this list. But when you defeating any monster on this list, Egris Favor effect still apply. Okay, next future update about quest and knowledge. In future, they will add additional quests for Ulukita main quest with NPC Rupe. So in future, after you completing all main quests from Ulukita region, you can continue to additional quest line with Rupe NPC that only can be done one time per account. And requirement to get this quest line, you must have character who have reached level 56 or higher, and also previously finishing all Ulukita main quests until end of this quest line. And the reward by completing this special quest line from Rupe, after finishing Ulukita main quest, you will get large amount of contribution experience point and also some knowledge on Rupe Ulukita travel journal. And when you completing all quests from this Rupe, you will get special title, but name for this title for sure will be different because this is raw translation from Korean language. And then you will get Essence of Devouring item from this quest line. This is special item to craft Origin of Dark Hunger. And if you haven't finished Ulukita main quest, to get Ator Power Stone that you can equip to get +1 AP permanently on your character, you can follow this guide to finish this Ulukita main quest that you can find this video link on this video description. And then some update for user interface. In future, if you finishing any quest on Black Desert, they will add special reward log menu like you getting item from any loot when defeating any monster, so you can more easy identify any item that you get from finishing any quest in future. And then on last Global Lab update at 26 April 2024, previously Prebis just announced new Not War revamp mechanic that I already explained on this video, and all this Not War revamp already implement on Korea live server on last week maintenance update. And because of this, on this week Global Lab update, they just announced some adjustment for this new Not War revamp mechanic that they will expand any position to apply to participating on this Not War, not only for guild leader or alliance leader, but also for any position on guild, either master, advisor, staff, secretary, officer, and etc. But for sure any regular member and also any apprentice member cannot start to participate on Not War on that guild. And they also will add additional minimum condition to participate on this Not War, that you need at least 10 guild member online at that time. And they also will adjust maximum number of participants for each tier of Not War. Either for Balenos and Serendia, they just reduce number of people from 35 people to become 30 people only, and number of war heroes still same 1% only. And for Media and Valencia region war, they just reduce number of participants from 70 people to become 50 people only, and number of war hero just reduce from 3 people to become 2 people only. And for Calpeon and Kama Sylvia region Not War, they just reduce number of participants from 100 people to become 75 people, and number of war hero just reduce from 5 people to become 3 people only. And about Conquest War individual reward, they also just give some chance to become immediately sent to your Black Spirit save after end of this Conquest War. And then during war, time construction for flag, they just increase it from 3 minutes to become 10 minutes. But this is only for Conquest War because production time during Not War still same as before, 3 minute duration. And then mechanic for accumulate tax for its not territory just change its mechanic to become will update every day. And obtain tax when winning this Not War or Conquest War will not accumulate anymore. But instead that amount of tax that you can obtain to become guild fund when occupying any node or territory will be increased compared than before, depend on tier Not War. And then they also increasing number of total silver from Balenos and Serendia tribute wagon that will appear every Saturday. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all feature update of Black Desert World that Paribis already announced officially at 3 May 2024. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Drunken Video, Jeff, S Gold member, and also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.